Guys, Brookhaven updated, and you can see on the right that a lot of new stuff was released. So today, I want to check out with you everything that was added in this new update. And for that, I brought this friend. He said, did you see that a lot of new stuff came out? Yes, I noticed that. They even released new houses. And I want to see all of that with you. So for that, I'm coming right up here. And I got this different vehicle for my friend to see. He even got here too. And it's a really different vehicle. And now we're coming up here to see what was released in the update. First, if I get a house in the game, you can see on the right that a new house was released, which is full of trees. It's a house that has a lot of trees, and also a house that has several secret versions. But it seems like my friend didn't understand that. And this house has several versions. This is the very first version. It's basically a really cool summer house. Up here we have a sign, and I'm going to write my name here. You can tell that this house is now mine. And if my friend wants this house, he's going to have to write his name. So he got here and wrote his name up there. Now this house is 100% his. It's a house that really has a lot of beds, while my house also has a lot of beds. But here I can also change this place, and I want to see everything that came out in the update, and also the secrets that are very hidden. But guys, my friend is so happy that it looks like he left the game. He literally disappeared. I don't know why he left the game. But here we have this door that apparently I can enter. And here we have a really weird bathroom. It's a really dirty bathroom. So I'm not going to sit here. And this is the dirtiest bathroom of all. But I don't know where the safe of these houses is, especially because it seems like it's really well hidden. And my friend finally came back here. He even laid down right on this spot. And now the lying down animations here have changed. It's really different. And it looks like my friend can move around here. Look, that's really cool. He just left the game and came back with new information about the update. And I don't know what's back here. So I'm coming here to check it out. And it looks like there's nothing special here. But it's a house that really has a lot of cool stuff. And back here, there's not much. I think most of the cool things in this house are right in the center of the house. But now I'm going to press a secret button to change the house I have. I'm going to get the lake house, and even my friend is coming here to see this. Look, I'm going to get the lake house because it looks really cool. There's also this paid house, and many other really cool ones. But first I want to sleep here to see if it works. And I really can sleep here. It's a very different house. But now I chose this house, and you can see that the lake was changed. Now we have a really cool lake here, and this is the most fun lake of all, because I can go down here. I really can swim. You can literally swim in this lake. Now he's coming here too, so he's going to have to jump in, and actually he's sitting. That's something I didn't even know you could do. But you can sit here. You can also grab this fishing rod to just fish here. But guys, the fishing system didn't have many changes. It's really not much better. And I don't know if there's a secret down here. So I'm going to have to go down to see if there's a secret. And for that I grabbed this flashlight on the right. And now I'm going down here. I want to see if my friend wants to come too. But it looks like he said no. He even jumped back here. So I'm going to jump down further. And I want to see what's down here. But it looks like there's nothing special. It's a really weird place. But I'm climbing up here to get out of here. I'm finally back. I even noticed that there's a gate in the house. I can probably close it if I want to. I just have to press this button up here. And now the gate is completely closed. Look, that's really cool. This house, surprisingly, has a gate, which is something my friend and I didn't know. But I'm leaving here to do a very important test. I got this car, and now I'm driving it in here to see if it falls in the water. And it really fell in here. Now I'm completely stuck underwater. I literally can't get out of here. And actually, I flew out. Look, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now I'm finally back here, and I teleported to my house. But my friend is in this room, and it looks like he's going to choose the next room. So I want to see which room he's going to get. Now he got the VIP one, and this room looks really cool. Actually, it's not just a room. It's a change to the whole house. The whole house is modified because of my friend, and he's even coming here to see it. He said, let's go upstairs to see everything. And we have to go up there, but I don't know how I'm going to get up there. But he just has to follow me, and eventually I'll figure it out. There's this staircase, and there's also this other staircase. So I'm going up the staircase, and meanwhile my friend is going up the other staircase, and he's coming up here. Guys, this is really cool. I'm coming up here too, because I want to follow my friend. I don't know where he's going, but I'm following him, and now he's arriving up here. This is really cool. You can walk on top of the houses, and this is one of the best updates ever. But besides being able to walk up here, it looks like nothing else changed down here. There weren't any modifications to the cabins. Literally nothing really changed. So it's time to go down here and press the next Brookhaven button. Perfect! I pressed it, and this bow just appeared here on the table. And my friend, for some reason, got teleported. He wasn't in the cabin, but he suddenly came back here. Guys, I grabbed this, but I don't know what it's for. And it looks like it was changed. The way I hold this bow actually changed, because it used to be very different. But now I'm going to shoot right here to see how this works. Perfect! I shot it up here, and it's much nicer now. The animation got a lot better, and it's way cooler. But on the left there's this gear button, and apparently I can change the color of the item. So I turned it red, but it didn't change anything at all. I don't know why it didn't change, and it's really weird. But this is for you to practice your aim. You can shoot up there, and I actually hit it. It was hard, but I managed to hit it. So now I want to see if I can hit the roof right there in front. Perfect! I shot there, but it didn't work. Look, I tried again, and I actually hit it here. You can see the arrow is right here. Now I'm shooting up front, and I actually hit the airport. That means means I can shoot really far. But even he's coming here. He said, do you think we can hit the mountain? Look, there's only one way to find out, and it looks like he's coming here to help me figure out if it works. So I'm going to let my friend shoot up front. Apparently he shot the arrow, and it landed down there. It landed really close to the mountain, but now he shot it again. And guys, he hit really close to the mountain. Now you can shoot these arrows much farther than before, because in the past you couldn't shoot them that far. But I'm coming here to choose the next house, and I don't know which house I'm going to pick. It could be this one or even this other house. But my friend showed up right in front, and there's nothing else for you to see here. So I picked this other house, and this house looks really different, and my friend was even teleported here. He's even leaving now. He sat right in this chair, and it looks like there's going to be a show up front. I didn't understand what this is, but I'm coming up here to perform. Look, this is really weird. I just appeared here, and now I'm simply dancing, and I want to see what he thinks about it. But he got up here, and it looks like he didn't like it very much. He said, this show is terrible. Look, if the show is so terrible, then I want him to do it himself. He's going to have to put on a performance, but I doubt his performance will be any good. Now he showed up here, and he started dancing like this. But it's not very impressive. It's really not that cool. I think I was dancing better than you before, but this version of the house isn't very different. It only added this theater, but there's nothing else secret here, and there's nothing special in the cabins. Actually, there are a lot of cameras in the cabins, so maybe there's some hidden secret. Now I'm leaving here to get the last house, and this last house looks really cool. So I picked it, and my friend was teleported here. Every time I change houses, he's teleported. But now there's something really weird here. You can see that we have this statue with a hippo here. I don't know what that means, but I'm coming right over here, and for some reason there's this giant rug. It's staring at me. He said, what if there's a secret here? Look, there's a really high chance. We have to find out what secret is hidden here. But guys, that's not all that came in the update. There were more things released, but we have to find out what's down here. So now I'm digging here. I gave this item to my friend too. He also has to dig here to try to find out what's down below. But I'm looking here, and apparently there's nothing special down here. Look, that's really weird. I don't know why they did this, but it doesn't make sense. You can climb up here if you want, but it's really hard. It's almost impossible to get up here. Perfect, I did it, and now I'm part of the statue. Even my friend crouched down, and this secret is really weird. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I just know that this house must be hiding some secret, but I still haven't figured out what secret they're hiding. But I noticed that this house has this button, and that's going to be really important. So I'm coming over here, and I'm going to activate all the effects possible. I just flooded my Brookhaven house, and you can see that a lot of water appeared here. Look, this is really different. There's even fire appearing here. My friend is coming here to hide, but he's looking at the fire. He said, how is the water on fire? Look, what he said is actually true. I don't know how it's on fire in here when there's literally water, but I'm going to turn off these buttons, especially because this isn't necessary. And actually, later today, I want to test everything that came out in the update. So first my friend is leaving here, but on the right I'm going to get a giant truck to test a really interesting secret. And if my friend wants, he can get inside. But actually he's really confused because he doesn't know why I got a truck. But I'm bringing this truck right here, but it's really hard to get through. Perfect! The truck is right in this spot. And now I'm going to change the map. I'm going to get the water map. And now according to my calculations, the truck is going to look like this. Actually, that didn't work very well. Guys, the truck wasn't supposed to end up like this. It was supposed to become a natural bridge over the water. And now the truck is just stuck here. Look, that's not very cool. I don't know how, but the truck is inside the ground, and my friend literally broke everything. Perfect! I got the truck again, and now I'm going to do it the right way. But I'm sure this is going to be really hard. Now my friend changed the map, and the truck just fell in here. My plan didn't work out very well, but I'm leaving here to test the next secret. The best part is that I can jump here and get to the top of my house way easier than before. But if I grab this item on the right, you can see that new stuff was added. But my friend abandoned me. He got this new house and is coming here to test the secret by himself. He literally abandoned me. But he found out that you can change the color of the roof. And that's something even I didn't know. But you can see that this house has a bunch of cameras. So I'm coming here to invite him to test all the Brookhaven secrets. And now I want to see the new items that were added. Here on the right you can see this new item. And if I place it, it looks like this. And you can move around like this. Guys, this is really weird. I'm literally completely glitched, and I don't know how this is possible. But now it's my friend's turn to test this. But I accidentally removed the item, and if he wants, he can come back here. You can even see that now he's normal, and suddenly he started spinning like this. Look, this is really weird. I finally got a car, and I'm going to place this item on top to see if it really works. But on top of the car, this item doesn't work, and that's really sad. This item was supposed to work on top of the car, but it doesn't move while I'm on the car. And for some reason, my friend started speeding up front. He's really going way too fast. I don't know why he's going so fast, but it looks like he wants to jump in this part of Roblox. Look, that's not how you do it. It's better if he lets me drive this, because I know how to do it better than he does. And if he wants, he can keep this item that's up here. He just got here now. But I'm going to speed up back here, and now I'm going to have to fly. Perfect! I finally managed to fly the way he tried to do before, and it actually worked. But now I want to get the next item. So on the right, I grabbed this item, and it's really weird. It's basically an item where you cook food, and I'm not really sure what food is being made made here. I only figured out that it's an egg. That's the only thing I recognized. But there's also a secret button. Guys, I'm going to press the secret button to see what it does. Now there's this purple thing, but I don't know what that could be. It doesn't look very healthy. So I changed it, and now there are pancakes here. But I changed it again, and now it probably has beans. Then I changed it again to see what shows up. Now this food appeared, and it even shoots out fire. Look, this is really cool. It's like it's actually working. My Brookhaven food is being made. You can even see there's fire underneath, and it's really hard to see. But there's actually fire in this Roblox item. He said, what else was released? Look, besides this item, there was also a new item released, which is this item on the right. It's a really weird item, and it's basically a bunch of balloons that you can throw at cars and more. It really works. He's throwing it here, but I threw it too, and this isn't working very well. Every time he throws it, it doesn't work, and the balloon ends up hitting him instead. I don't know how that's possible. But I can throw this in different places, and sometimes it doesn't work very well, and sometimes it does. This is the siege item, but I have to get back to the car quickly, and my friend has to come back too, because there are more secrets I want to test, and also things that came out in the update that you didn't notice. But now I'm back at the house, and I have to figure out where the safe of this house is. He said, I know where it is, and I doubt he knows where the safe is, but he placed a safe here. Look, that didn't help much, because I know you're the one who placed it, but I have to find out where the safe is in this special Brookhaven house. But now I closed the gate, and my friend came back here behind it. Guys, he got stuck behind the gate and can't get back in. So I came back here to the campfire. I put some food on it, and now I'm enjoying the night. Now he finally got here and realized he could jump over it. But this new house that was released looks like the new Roblox horror game, which is a game where you have to survive in the forest. That was probably the inspiration they had to make this house. But now I got this Brookhaven house, and my friend fell in the water. He even ended up coming back here. Look, that wasn't very cool. And now he went to the bathroom, but he left because he realized the bathroom is already dirty. But I already saw that he was the one who did that. So I placed this item here, and actually I got this other item, and now it makes a lot of sense. This item was made for camping. After all, camping happens in the middle of nowhere. It happens in the middle of the forest, but I don't know what my friend is doing here. It looks like he's trying to scare me, and he almost did, because suddenly he got weird. And for some reason I can close windows, and that's something I really didn't expect. But he's calling me over here, so I got to this part. Now he teleported and placed a pool here, but I didn't fall in the pool. I don't know why, but he thought I was going to fall in the Brookhaven pool. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.